Hi, I just thought I'd quickly give you a little message here. I am so happy, well, with this result right now, and I have to thank you so much. Yeah, it was too long for me to text, so I just thought let me voice note you. Oh my god, my phone is ringing. Hold on there. Um, so I took my daughter to the opticians today, which she goes every 3 months, and like I said, for the past 4 years, 5 years, it's just her eyes have been declining really, really badly. Anyway, took your advice, got the goji berry juice and all of that, bit pricey and that, but I got it. She's taking it for the past couple months. Went in today, and even they were surprised. It's like it's barely moved from the last time she was in. Bear in mind, over the past 4 years, every time we've gone in every 3 months, she gets a thicker glasses. So, even she was she couldn't even believe it. Because when I was telling her to take it, she was just like, nah, I don't want to take the juice. I don't want to take it. Because I got the berries, though. I don't like them. Taste like raisins, whatever. So I got the juice and that. And, sorry, this voicing thing doesn't last long, but anyways, yeah, so that's really good news for us. So it's barely moved. Yes, she does get a new glasses anyway, but we don't have to go back for like a year. So I'm gonna she's finished the juice and everything, so I'm gonna get a next lot. I'm gonna continue taking that, plus I've listened to some of your shows. I haven't watched everything, but I'm going to start watching some more on the health side of it. And I've been trying to change her diet a little bit as well. So I don't know if all of that's helped, but I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Obviously, they're still telling me that, yeah, they don't know what's going to happen in the future with her eyes and whatever. But this is good. Obviously, this is like a new thing, so they're still researching it. But based on their research and whatever, they technology is improving. So God forbid something should go wrong, then technology would have improved by the time she's 18. That may be able to help. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I wanted to kind of give you a little update. So I'm going to still watch your things. The CMOS, I do really want to get some. So that's the next thing I'm going to try and get as well and see how that goes. But thank you. Hi. I just
So, yes, Easy's back again. Nah, it's not live yet, still, but yeah, I'm live now. Okay, Easy's back like always, with my brother Magi, aka
G.I. Jones.
G.I. Jones.
aka G.I. Jones.
Check him out, go subscribe, go check out his YouTube channel, with his music and his content. But yeah, this video that you can see about the human eye, and it's got some content behind it because, well, for one, it's another senses of the human body, so Easy was breaking down the senses of the human body. I done the mouth, done the smell, and what else did I do? The mouth, the smell, I think that's about it. So this is like the third one with the vision, the human eye. So, but the content behind it is, as me and Ras done some ride out, all the way in Northampton for a racism incident, and basically when we got there, more info, we won the child that got bullied and etc. So this is dedicated to the family that we went out and helped, and so this is the information, and this information it's a lot, there's a lot of information in this, so anyone with any eye problems and etc, you want to be checking out this video, make sure you like and subscribe, send it, because this is real shit impacting real lives, you hear the testimony as my introduction, thanks to the lady that I helped out, or advice, what I mean, because that's what Easy does, he just advise families or whoever that wants that advice in the knowledge that I deal with, So Easy heard start with his presentation, the human eye, So we're gonna hopefully get through. So obviously this is the the body of the human eye, as you can see. We're going to be breaking down certain sectors. I just want you to keep in mind certain names that I'm going to break down. Familiar, yeah? So the sclera is the outer layer of the eye socket, yeah? And then this is like another protective fluid, yeah? That is made up of a fiber called fibrous, yeah? So that's like a protected layer around the eyeball. The cornea, everyone knows about the cornea. You should have known about the cornea. The cornea is what lets the light travels into the eye. Yeah, so this is what the light travels through, yeah, is the cornea. Cornea is also have many pain receptors. So that means that if you scratch the center of your eye, which is called the cornea, you will know about it. Because there's dozens of pain receptors in the eye, you know what I'm saying? So you would definitely know about it. Okay. And that pain obviously sends that message straight into your cerebral cortex, so you will know about it if you damage your eye. So people know about the pupil, yeah? What's the pupil? Is that black dot in the center of your eye. Yeah, this is where the light travels, because everything to do with vision is light. Yeah, so I'm gonna break down how light travels into your eye. You can't see anything without light, basically. When you're in pitch black, as you know, everything is dark. Light is the reason why you can see. So the pupil is where the light travels. The cornea directs that light into the eye, and where you got the iris, yeah? Iris is that famous color that everyone has, every individual has. You know, you get the multiple colors, you got green, blue, yeah, that's the iris, yeah? And what the iris does is basically when it controls how much light enters into the pupil. So like, for example, if you're in a pitch black darkness, yeah, and then someone flash a torch in your eye, your pupil will turn from pinpoint to, you know what I mean, abstract to big, because this is in control of how much light enters into your eye, which is the iris, yeah. Everyone got their individual colors, you know. So yeah, the lens. What's the lens now? And what does it do? It's another transparent disc behind the pupil that also controls how the light travels. So now you got the cornea, controls the light entering into your eye. Yeah. The iris controls how much light get into your eye through your pupil, and then you got the lens that controls how much light or controls the light that enters into what you call the retina now. So the retina is one of those words. So I'm gonna highlight the word that you want to keep in your mind. The main ones, well, you understand the iris, the cornea, and the pupil, and the lens, yeah? So the lens controls how the light refracts into your retina. But retina is one that's more very important to have in your mind. Yeah, so the retina is a structure now. This is where the information of the light that travels through your lens enter, and then it starts to decipher. So the light has to actually travel to your retina and also the macula, yeah? The macula is another major factor within your eyes, yeah? This is the translation of what the light is, yeah? Picking it up, and then what you have now, I'm gonna break down the retina and the macula. Yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm just showing you what the basic is. Yeah, you got the cellular body muscles. This is all the tissue that harbors the eyeball. Yeah, I ain't too sure what that is, but you can go and study. That's just the gel and the body of the eye, the fluid that holds the body of the eye, the retinal, the blood vessel. This is transportation of the blood within the eyeball, yeah? So the macula, I'm gonna break down. The optic nerve, what's optic nerve? Is when all the information that gets deciphered by the light within your retina gets sent straight to your brain. So this is like with your eye, 70% of your 70% of your senses, yeah, works in your eye. So we have senses everywhere, yeah? Senses is everything, peripheral system, you know, your mouth, everything. 70% of those senses works within the field of your eye. And with your eye, about 40% of your brain has to get involved to translate the information of your eye. 40% of your brain.
I never knew
Have
that.
to get your 70% of the senses are in your eyes. So your eyes alone is a machinery that is like one of the most complex machinery other than the brain. You see what I'm saying? You have to use 40% of the brain for you to acknowledge exactly what you're seeing. Yeah, and I'm gonna explain why. In the retina and macular, yeah, optic nerve, like I said, conceive the information, yeah. This is where the neurons get involved and it sends the information straight into your cerebral cortex. First it hits your thalamus, yeah, your involuntary movement. So for example, if you're walking down the street and then you see someone that you know, but your brain just don't know where you see him from, but then there's an automatic response of what you see though. It can either be friendly or it could be a negative vibe.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know when you got but you don't know though.
Yeah.
You know, you have to think hard to think, oh shit, yeah, I know this brother from this. This is where the first part of where the information gets sent to your emotion area, which is your thalamus. That's why you always get that emotion feeling when you see something that you like or see someone. You see what I'm saying? And before you actually acknowledge or dissect of who you actually see. And that's where it goes. So we're gonna go into that more.
Yeah.
We go into the next scene. So I hope I made that clear with that one. You know what I mean? I think yeah, this is where it starts slowing down. I have problems with my device. Yeah, we're gonna try and make it work. Yeah, because I don't know the Android.
That's mad, though. I never knew about that though.
Yeah, brother.
70% of your senses.
Yeah,
In your eye, that's mad, you know.
So yeah,
I never knew about that. I'm actually surprised about that.
So the eyes is up there.
It's up there, yeah.
Yeah, and it's complex. And like I said, most of the cornea, you have like high percentage of pain receptors. Okay. So if you scratch one of them, boy, you will know about it. And to tell the truth, I had a metal stuck in my eye when I was working, drilling up, and I had to get it jigged out my eye, bro. Sent on my eye store, and that shit was paining. I was sleeping overnight with it, cause I didn't know. I thought I could rub it off. So I was sleeping with metal in my eye. And I had to go to the optician, and they kind of zoomed, they see the piece, and they kind of poked it out. Eyes ain't no joke. Yeah, you only got 2 pair, you know, and if you look after them, because once it start getting damaged and all that, you know what it is, bro. Like that's one of the most like
sensitive as well.
Yeah, it's the most like what can you do about the eyes? So this presentation is a must-have. You know, Easy Herbs is a must-have. So now this is basically explaining what I just said. You know, and this is just where you can just source up. Because now with my presentations, I'm gonna speak about my information, but now I'm gonna show my information now. Because a lot of times you just hear Easy blab on, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to decipher, you know what I mean? So like Easy's just doing it's a new way now, because from that first presentation Easy done, it was definitely interesting for me. So now I'm gonna use most of these ways of breaking down my information, because now you can see it.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? That Easy like to talk behind the car and all that, and it is hearing Easy talk, and people could assume that Easy just gassing. But anywho, cornea, clear dome, that structure that covers the front of the eye, that is responsible for bending eyes as it enter. So it's in control of the light that travels into your eye. It bends it into where you call your so that's where the pupil, the dark in the center of the eye, that opens and closes in response to light's intensity, yeah? Iris is that color that I explained before, made of it's in control of the pupil contracting the pupil in the bright light and expanding the pupil in the low light. So when I was telling you about in the dark, it goes light, and then when the light expands. So the superior, again, like I said, I'm not gonna read. I don't need to read it. I explained it, but this is a source that you can go up. It's called the optic nerve transmit visual information to the brain. That's a source that you want to go look at. Don't take my information. Don't take what I say. You can read it. Bing bang. Yeah. So and it goes into how the brain. But there, to carry on, the lens is located behind the pupil. The transparent structure focus onto the light, onto the retina. Yeah. The cellular body, which is one on that image, but it's located behind the iris, and the structures containing muscles that help the lens from focusing and then the retina goes down. The retina, the sensitive light membrane, and we're gonna talk about the retina. Pros and cons, the rods and cones, yeah? The rods and cones and the macula, yeah? So I'm not even gonna break that down, 'cause I'm gonna break that down before I show you what the scientific's saying.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not even gonna break it down, so we're going to the next slide. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Bam. Yeah, bam. Yeah, so now it's working, it's working. Everything's freestyle. Easy does his best, you know. So, you know, everything he just cap. I got my guy, G.I. Jones, I call him Magi, you know. Magi, if you know about Asian Kemet, it's the elite soldiers, you know, the elite warriors, yeah. So that's why I call my brother, yeah. One of my elite warriors. So, bam, like I explained, it's the image that show it. But now we're going to go a little bit more in depth into what the retina does, yeah. So, the light travels, yeah, as you can see, into the cornea and the lens. The retina. Optic nerve sends that mission. Look, the light, boom. What's this here? This is what you call the retina. Yeah, this is the retina, as you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam. It kind of explain it, but I'm gonna explain it without even reading it. Yeah. So what it does, the light travels, the lens kind of transport it into the right area, where it's called the retina, and this is the surface of the retina. The surface of the retina is what is called the optic nerve. This is when the information gets sent to your brain. Yeah. But before it receives the information and then it goes through the decipherment and then it sends it back. Okay. So it don't just go boom and it goes out. It goes through the decipherment. The decipherments are the neurons or the type of cells. So in here you got the ganglion cells. Yeah, this is a type of neurons, but they're not neurons. They're glia cells. Yeah, glia cells. If people don't know, glia cells can harbor the neuron, especially when it comes to the axon. It kind of insulate it. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna talk about the glia cells as well, because they help contribute with a lot of stuff within the ion. Yeah. So glia cell, ganglion cell. Yeah. And then what we got here now, bipolar cell, which is a neuron. So this bipolar neuron, because we've got different types of neurons. We've got the normal neuron that I keep on talking about. We've got the axon and the synapse on one side, receives the information and push it to the other side. Yeah, then you got the multipolar neuron, which is they have synapse polydendrites and synapse they have multiple branches. The multipolar. So multiple leaves of this neuron, so it can communicate to more than one neuron at a time. Bipolar neuron is where the translation of it happens, where they have two synapses on each side. So all they do is bridge that gap from one cell to another. Yeah, okay. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. This cell can't just jump into into the rods and cones. It has to go through a translation period. Yeah. So this is what that neuron, that bipolar cell does. It just communicates from the synapse to another synapse, which is called the rods and cones. Rods and cones, yeah, are types of neurons that deals with the colors that you see. Yeah. So the cones, deals with the colors. So you have three types of colors within your cones, which is either blue, green, and red or something like that. Yeah. These three colors, these are the only three colors within the neurons that, with those mixtures, can create all colors. Okay. Yeah. So basically, the cones don't have red, green, blue, yellow. They have three main ones that once they hit the threshold, the light travels and hits it. It kind of it kind of mix whatever it needs to mix to create what you see. Okay. Okay. You get it? Okay. Yeah. So the rods now, the rods only deals with black and white. Only deals with the simplest. Yeah. The rods and the cones. Yeah. Photoreceptors. We're dealing with photoreceptors. Yeah. So the rods deal with the black and white, basic. So none of the figures that you see, the outlines, even in dark, you can just about see certain things without light. All you can see is darkness. You see grey and black. Yeah. This is your rods are firing. The cones are not firing because there's no light to fire off.
Just the rods, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Both of them fire off on rods of light, but one of them is specifically on the structure. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So rods will be firing when you're in darkness, light, cones and all of them will be firing. Yeah. But the thing is with that, you have, with the cone, the colors of the cones, you have one cone to one bipolar cell neuron. One color to one neuron. Yeah? With the rods, you have, just say, I'm just saying estimate, 30 are connected to one bipolar neuron. I hope I got the image, but imagine this here. Look, you got the information gets sent from the ganglion. The light hits the ganglion cell, the glia cell, transport the information into a bipolar neuron, which is another type of cell. This cell is connected to one cone, one color cone. But connected to 30 black and white rods. So that means it shows that if once the light hits it, it's sure of what color it sees, but the black and white cones, it is random.
It's random.
Random shit. Because there's so many connected to one bipolar neuron, your brain can't decipher which one is firing. So it's just random, it just makes it up. But it's only black and white anyway. So it only deals with the outline of your image anyway. You see what I'm saying? So basically that's what it's basically, this is and like I said, axon of the ganglion cell. This is where the neurons are firing the information into them. So it even tells you, because they're glia cells harbor an axon. But I don't think you would know what I'm talking about unless you watch the neuron. But we worry about that anyway. You got the picture anyway. The light travels through the layers of the transparent neurons, ganglion, amacrine and bipolar, and the horizontal cells. And as the absorbent of the rods and cones, photoreceptors at the back of the retina. Finally, the converge of the ganglion cells, which sends the axon to the brain. Visual information processes through several layers of neurons. So that's how the information gets deciphered through these neurons. This is where the colors and that come from, with this part of your brain before it even enters into your brain. So that means that if you damage certain parts of your areas here, this is the cycle of what you see. You know, with dogs don't have cones, so only see black and white. You see it? They only have rods.
You only see black and white.
So they don't have cones. And this is how, you know what I mean, when they do with evolution, and like you understand how things work, like animals work. They don't have cones. They have rods.
So what, the majority of animals, not all animals not?
I wouldn't say majority. I wouldn't say what I don't know, but I just know that dogs don't have them. So all right, we slide on to the next slide. Bing bang. This is gone into a mad thing. We go back. Don't worry, easy, got it. But yeah, let's give a little breather. So you know what I mean. At the end of the day, the information I kind of, you know what it is.
Let me quickly check my wheels as well.
Yeah?
Quickly check the car.
Yeah, of course. People are chatting. You know what I mean.
I parked on
Oh, your car should be alright though. Sure.
I parked on a yellow line.
Saturday there ain't. If there ain't no thingy.
Let me check.
Yeah. So fam, I'm gonna crack on my brother go check his car, you know. But yeah, this is the information that Easy's trying to talk about. But like I said, I've been struggling on this thing, yeah. So, bam. This is gonna explain how the eye works, yeah. So I hope people appreciate it. My brother will be soon back, but this is the information that I'm bringing, you know, especially when Easy goes in, yeah. So this is another source in the car, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's comfortable. Yeah.
Big bang. And remember, this ain't just this ain't just a. That's what I'm trying to say. People might think I'm breaking down the information. Watch the end. The ending is gonna be powerful, yeah. So let me check something though.
Oh, you put?
Nah, I just wanna check if my battery ain't there and everything's all blessed. But yeah, man. Salute to the only one person that's getting this information. This information is one and another. Unless you can pull up a video that can show some type of information, especially from the UK, brother. I don't know.
True,
I don't know. Easy Herbs is bringing, you know. Like I said, it's my passion. I've been sitting on this information, you know. And there's another one. I ain't forgot about my other video, but I think it has to be a lot. I don't know if Baja is here to rock out with me through the videos, we can rock on more. But this is basically a source that you can validate my information from. It goes, how does the eye work? And like I said to you, boss, before, 70%, this one said approximately 80% of everything we learn comes through your eyes. Yeah. So your eyes contain over 2 million working parts, and and is considered the second most complex organ in the body. The most complex, obviously, your brain.
Yeah.
These are complex. Your eyes, you know.
Bro.
Mad.
That is big. That is.
So think about look. You're seeing things, bro.
It's true, you know.
How much information are you seeing? Mad
To
information.
even believe things, you can see it, but like
Illusions.
things, yeah.
Another thing. Thank you. Your eyes can. Well, I'm gonna go back. No, I'm gonna kick on it just in case I don't kick on it. Your eyes can play tricks with you.
Yeah.
It can play tricks with you.
Yeah.
Like for example, let me give you an example. Imagine, you know when you look at something, like for example, something for so long, an image for so long, and then you stare at it, and then you look away into a blank screen or white wall.
You see that? You see what you were staring at for so long on that thing,
but it ain't the same colour though, is it? It's like it's either like a mildish colour or black and white.
It would basically be black and white thing, yeah.
Because now your pros and cons have now gone lazy. So when you was firing off the colouring, you got your cones, your rods. Your rods were firing off so much, it got lazy. Because remember, there's so many on one bipolar neuron. So now your brain is not deciphering everything that the rods is creating, it's sending, because there's so many, it doesn't need to. So now that got lazy. And then it's still thinking that you're still looking at the same image. So it's still firing it off even when you move your eyes off the image. And then it's still gonna portray that. So your eyes, so your mechanics in your eyes can get lazy. I think, fuck it, I'm just firing up because you're looking at the same shit. And that's why it comes to the last information that I was kicking about consciousness, about how your brain thinks 15 seconds in the past. Because it's deciphering all this information that it's getting. Your eyes can't even deal with half of the information that it's seeing. So you can imagine how much the brain is getting through every part of your body. You think it has to predict what you're seeing. That's why when you're walking, it's already predicted how your proprioceptors and how you walk and of the movements. Because remember, every step ain't flat and flourish. Every step to you can just, but then your body's already adapted.
That's actually crazy, you know. When you actually deep it, it's actually crazy, bro.
Mad.
It's actually mad. Like.
Mad. And that's what it is, bro. And that's what I'm trying to say. People don't want to go dive in that deep. They'd rather just say one basic term.
That's true, because that's actually deep in.
Yeah.
You start thinking, like you're thinking beyond what you're seeing. You're thinking beyond everything.
Proper.
So it's a big thing.
Proper. Because and then how they know, because when that default happens, now you can't move the way you can move no more. You see what I'm saying? If a certain nerves in your leg or your foot gets damaged now, even up to walking is gonna be different.
It's gonna be a struggle, it's true.
So it's crazy. Most of the scientific stuff is all learned from injury.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it works, man. They go into. So how does the eye work? Like I said, 80% of everything that we learn comes through the eyes. 80% of everything we learn comes through the eyes. Observance is important. So now it's just more than talking. That's why it's easy done a presentation on this. Because instead of it going through your airways, you can see it.
Through your eyes,
You know what I mean? So like I said, the light travels through your cornea. When you look at the object, the light reflects off the object, enters the eye through a clear layer, which is called the cornea. The cornea bends the light before it passes through the watery substance that is pulled behind the cornea called the aqueous humor, and it goes into basically, and it's basically everything that I mentioned earlier. You see what I'm saying? So we definitely, I don't know why it does that though, bro. So we're gonna.
I think when it's not touched for so long or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, boy, but we're definitely gonna move on. Yeah. So now, pros and cons, rods and cons. What's that? Pros and cons. Rods and cons. Bam, photoreceptors, rods and cones. This is what I'm there made of. Look, the rod cell, cone cell. Rod cells looks basic, don't it?
Yeah.
Because you don't need to decipher so much information.
Okay, so it's just something simple.
Something simple, black and white, bing bang. It's got a nucleus, so it's got DNA, transfer information, plasma, the disc, mitochondrial, so it needs food for it to generate the energy.
Okay.
It needs food. Mitochondrial helps generate APT, which is energy for each cell. Yeah. So obviously the cone is a little bit more complex. The synapse that picks up the information, sends the information to your brain. When you hear synapse, that's just like a gateway where information gets sent to, yeah? Bing bang, the Golgi apparatus, so it also helps and seal things. So we can. I need to delve deep into the complex of that a little bit more. I won't say I know what Golgi is complex. I don't know if it's a Golgi apparatus. I ain't too sure, so I won't fake that I know this. Another image, bipolar, ganglion, exactly what I'm saying. Cones and prawns, yeah? Bam, look, as it goes, cones. What's that? Red, green, and blue.
Yeah.
So that's the only colours that it has. And from those colours, it deciphers any colours, yeah? Yeah? Rods, bam. But it's many, it's many, yeah? Bam, cornea, again, another layer. Bam, as you can see. This is the images, this is the sources, this is exactly what Easy's been saying. And that's where we go. We're gonna keep it moving. Bam. Okay, rods and cones. Basically what I just said, a source to validate what I'm saying, yeah? Rods and cones are two types of photoreceptors in the human retina. Rods are in charge of the vision of low light conditions of so-called topic vision. They have poor spectacle acuity and do not have to mediate color vision. Don't have to mediate color vision, yeah? So this is the black and white. The cones, high level of light and have color vision, yeah? Basically, exactly what I'm saying. Read it. Sources, different between rods and cones. I'm just validating exactly what I'm talking about. That's why some of these sources you might think, Easy, you just spoke about it. But I have to show you. I have to show you about it. Because Easy just... So we got more. What is light? Now we have to decipher what light is. I don't know if that should have been my first slide or what, but this is how Easy's doing it. Yeah, the structure of the retina, these are cones again, the rods, yeah, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see, there's more rods than cones. That's why it is showing you what I explained to you before.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, how do you perceive light? What does light do? Light travels in waves.
Yeah. Light
waves. In nanometers, yeah? So this is what you see. This is what they call the electromagnetic radiation field, yeah? This is how light travels in. So we've got radio waves. This is all waves. How we hear things and all that, it's all in waves. This is how we see things. Waves.
Yeah.
So that can be tested. So it's tangible. You see what I'm saying? Microwaves works in a certain form, yeah? Of waves. Infrared, yeah? Ultraviolet, X-ray and gamma ray. This is how they see things in the smallest level. What we do with light at the moment. As you can see, the more light, when it comes to frequency, it's like frequency and amplitude. Yeah. Frequency determines how much light we the higher, faster frequency determines the blue color. Yeah. And then when it goes to the long waves, it turns the lighter color, so it'd be like yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the speed, the wavelength. But when it comes to the amplitude, it's how dark the color, the hue. Not the hue. The hue is the frequency, and the amplitude is the brightness. You see what I'm saying? So these are all blue. The blue colors. Yeah, as you can see, purple. And the amplitude, I don't think I broke it down there. But basically, when you see red, it goes through the frequency of 700 nanometers. Yeah? To see orange, so this is all testable. This is where it hits its threshold. This is where the threshold of red is deciphered at 700. Orange, 600, 580, 550, 475, 450, 400, the colours, yeah? It's all there. Check it out. Bing bang. Electromagnetic fields. Everything is electromagnetic fields. You see? You know?
Serious
Bing
stuff.
bang.
Serious
That's
stuff.
how you see it. Okay. Another source that shows how, what I kind of deciphered before of how the information gets sent into your thalamus, the emotional area, before it enters into what you call the occipital lobe. Occipital lobe is at the back of your head where it deciphers the information of what you saw.
Okay.
Yeah? So that's a part of your brain that it is. I'm going to show you. This is how the construction of the retina, and it talks about how the cell circuitry, in the retina, 5 types of neurons are involved, like I explained. You know, light photoreceptors. This is basically saying the same thing. Bipolar neurons is responsible, exactly what I said. Bipolar neurons responsible or transmitting the signal from a photoreceptor to the ganglion. Like I said, the bridge, the gap.
Word.
The middleman.
The middleman, yeah.
Basically what I just said there, innit?
Yeah, it's true.
It's there, yeah? The retinal ganglion cell, which they didn't show on that one, but this is more depth information source. So this goes into a little bit more, but you can check out this source. The source goes the reconstruction of the retina. Look at that, bing bang. This is very important because this is gonna be the shutdown. So yeah, man, salute to everyone on there, man. I do this for y'all, you know. For free. It's another thing as well.
It's true,
the next time Easy do something like this, yeah, I might have to open up a Patreon.
It's true, you know.
Because now, you know what it is? You know what it is? I'm going to say it. This information is going out free. A lot of people that watch it, take this information, and then don't even like the channel, don't even show the channel.
You have to listen, everyone needs to subscribe, you know. You need to show some love, subscribe, like, drop some comments.
Yeah, exactly.
Interact with it, so you know what I'm saying, it pushes them more to show more information, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, because boy, other than that, bruv, it's wasted energy. Easy don't, like, Easy's, you know what?
He's putting his energy out there a lot, it's true.
You know?
People need to interact so you know that like, people actually taking it in.
Taking it in.
When you're doing something, you want to know everyone's taking it in, people actually liking what you're doing.
And it impacts life.
100%. 100%.
Easy's information impacts life, you know, so it's like that. It's like that. But the thing is, it's hard to communicate with a lot of people that think that Easy, they think of Easy of the old school Easy. Yeah? I think, bruv, Easy, bro, like, don't watch the character, you know?
It's true.
What deep the information.
It's true. And it's not even about who's giving the message, it's about the information. Seriously. It's not about who's giving it. It's taking what's being said, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about who's saying it.
Then man would rather feed the child or whoever poison than take information and jumping on the thing.
It's true, bro.
Then take it from Easy, you know. That's what it is. So soon it's gonna be a Patreon. Patreon, I'm gonna make an account where any issues and any problems that people might have, show their support, might pay a £2, whatever.
Yeah,
but the thing is, with me giving out free information like this, there's a lot of haters and there's a lot of fucking bad mind people that take my information and run with it and act like they done the study. They done this information. Trust me, I know that as a fact, brother. I had to cut a few people off certain things that are put out there.
Because to be honest, personally, me, I don't see no one doing, like, personally, I don't see no one doing exactly what you're doing, you know? Like, I don't see, the way you're pushing that information, no one's really doing it like that. No one's really doing it like that. So it's a big thing. So everyone needs to come behind them and support it properly because it's rare to see something going on like this. Trust me, it's a big thing. And it's all real stuff. And it impacts lives. Like,
but hopefully the testimony will be an eye opener for money. I just want thumbs up. Subscribe is for fucking free, brother. Thumbs up is for free. Just click the button if you're watching my information. And then if you like the information, just write a comment. Write a comment on my video. Don't send it to my WhatsApp. That's another thing. Don't send it to my WhatsApp. Send it. Put it on my channel. Show the world that Easy's appreciated. And that's all it is, man.
Ask a few questions. You can ask some questions. You can tell them about things you wanted to speak about. You know what I'm saying?
100.
Give
Drop
him
it in
some
the
topics.
comments.
Say, if you want to speak about this in this video, he'll look at the comments and
I will do this. I will do something like this for you. I will do something like this because this is what I've done. I've done it for a person. No, I've done it anyway because I was doing it. But the depth that I went in for this person, and the stuff that I'm gonna show you by the end of this video, I done it because she showed me that. So that's a fact. So we go straight onto what bam. Again, like I was keeping, my thing is neurons, ions, positive electrical charges. My thing is electricity, energy. Energy, you know, it goes. That's my thing because that's substance. So now, like I was talking about the axon producing and all these ganglions. So now, like again, you seeing it again, rods and cones. Like I said, as you can see in this image, more rods on this bipolar neuron than the cone. Cone's got one. The cone's got one. The rod's got plenty.
It's true.
Information. This is another. But what does it do? It produced what you call actual potential. People might have heard that term. I don't know exactly what it is, but actual potential is when something creates electrical currents. Electricity is made. Electricity is made when the threshold hits above minus 55, and then it goes into what you call depolarization, and then it goes to a positive of 40, 40 plus. Negative ions, yeah? Negative ions. On this one, as we were dealing with neurons, is sodium and potassium ions, yeah? Resting state, as you can see, at minus 70. Bing bang. We go into it, man. This is what I'm saying. Somebody saw saying that, bro, this is validating my information, bro, like I'll be speaking about. So now there's another source of how it goes into your brain. This is now gateways. So you definitely check out that source, the visual pathway from the eye to your brain. There's another, this is a route that it does take, which is called the retina hypothalamus, yeah? I don't think they speak about that. They just brought it down to the basic. This is all basic for people to understand. It shows you following the pathway of visual. Think of the pathway like a highway system. That's what it's saying. Think of the pathway like a highway system with neurons as cars and your vision as the drivers. Ideally, the pathway is smooth and effective with predictable curves and direction leading from the optic nerve into your occipital lobe, back of your brain. Primary visual cortex. But sometimes the pathway can be interrupted and the driver has to adjust.
That's actually a good example, you know. The way they used it as use the
highway.
neurons as the cars and your vision as the driver, like that will actually make people understand it more. That's actually good, you know.
Trust me.
It's true.
Easy is bringing it
The
down.
vision is as the driver, because without the driver, you could have a car without the driver and nothing's moving.
Yeah.
It's not. You got to be in control and do everything. So your eyes are in control. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Without your eyes, it's not. It's not
And the pathway that is going, it can be interrupted where you have to adjust.
It's true.
So the five neurons have to have the DNA or the machinery that can make it think for itself.
It's true.
So that's the source. Like I said, the visual pathway of the brain to the eye to the brain. Go check it out. This is the image that we're going to be talking about. This is the gateway. Why they have blue and light? They're trying to differ between your left eye and your right eye. This is what it does. But what does it do? Like a highway system, it crosses lanes. You see it? So now, this is what? The primary visual cortex with your occipital lobe that I'm talking about, the back of your brain. Your eye punch in the back of your brain. So, optic nerve is what I was saying about the transporting the information and it goes traveling. And then this is the part of where you got your thalamus. Thalamus area is in the middle part. This is where your emotional area happens. This is where you get your information, so you can see how it enters there before it goes into there. Yeah. So you see the gateway that I explained. Yeah. This is to show you the visual, and it crosses lens for you to see. So bam, your both eyes are working, and it just cross paths in your brain, and then it's like a highway, and then it just gets translated for information. Yeah. So we go on more. Bam. So I hope I have made it clear. What did I do? Easy. I hope I made it clear on the anatomy and the biology and how the eye works. That's what this
That's what it's all about.
So now you understand how eye works and how you see. And the main thing, like I said, the retina and the macular. I never broke down the macular, the biology and behind that. I'm gonna go into that. But this is how you see. That's the image. Or what you see and how you see. Mad. This is vision, waves, this is tangible stuff, this is ions, electrical currents. Translated the information and send it to your brain. Yeah? Bam. Okay, now we diving a little bit deep. What we diving on? We're diving on the structure of what your eye is kind of, it's kind of, well, your eye is made of many stuff, so I made that clear. But this is a structure that you and people, us, we need to just have our eyes on, know about, and understand about. Because this is the powerhouse of your eyes. This information here, is a gateway. It's a gateway of understanding how to treat eye. You see it? Yeah. Salute to everyone in the comments that's writing the information down. Yeah.
Come on.
So that you can't keep pouring from empty. Literally anyone can across your info and get your app, which is actually priceless. Yeah.
Come on.
Bam, bam. Now salute.
Big up.
Salute to Sis. Because Sis is on game. Sis is on game. We're going to have a conversation. You know? Yeah, we're going to do with that. But yes, priceless information. These are the terms. What is it called? Zeaxanthin. Zeaxanthin. One word. Zeaxanthin and lutein. Zeaxanthin, lutein, meso, zeaxanthin. Yeah?
Sounds like some German words.
Bro, look, the macular zenterphophilia. Okay. Anywho, basically it goes back to the macula that I showed you.
Okay, yeah.
This is the structure. This is what it's made out of. Zeaxanthin and lutein. What are they? The polyphenols. What's polyphenols? Polyphenols are chemicals, phytochemicals, which is only exclusive to fruit and veg. Are you getting this? Wait. Okay, let's fire past. Ions we're talking about. This is the molecular structure of lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesoxanthin. This is the structure. So it all goes back to ions. Breaking it all down. Minerals, nutrients, everything is ions. It's depending how much electrical current it is, decipher what mineral or nutrient it makes up. So depending on how much ion content of it, negative or positive, creates what substance it is.
Okay.
So if enough ions in a substance, for example, something like an animal, like a human and a ape, we're like 98 or 99% genetically the same. Yeah. All it takes is like a chromosome, which we have is 46, I'm corrected or something, 48. But anyway, the difference in the chromosome, they have an extra chromosome, and but it's a little bit more deeper. When it comes to scientific, a small little percentage, like I said, 1%, it's a big thing.
It is the.
So 1%, don't just get spooked. It's a big thing. You know what I mean? Because we're kind of genetically close, like 70%, or this is just example I'm throwing that at a tree. You see what I'm saying? So everything is one. We're all made up of the same substance, but it's how these compounds are united together and how they work determines who you become. And that's how it works. So anywho, this is the molecular structure of lutein and zeaxanthin. So we're going to move on a little bit more. So, source, what is lutein and zeaxanthin? Like I said, polyphenols, Polyphenols are phytochemicals that is exclusively found in fruits and herbs and fruits and veg. Basically, So bam, lutein, zeaxanthin. I'll say, don't take my word for it. But like I said, it always comes back to the ions and the free radicals. You're talking about atoms and etc. So bam, lutein, lutein and zeaxanthin are the two most important. Carotene is a polyphenol, So I forgot to say that carotene, Carotene deals with the pigmentation. Before I read this, I should have explained it. Let me explain it before I read it because I forgot exactly. Carotene is a polyphenol. Polyphenol is a family carotene is a family of polyphenols. Polyphenols is phytochemicals that's only found in fruits and herbs and etc. Carotenes is like, your carrots. Got the orange pigmentation. This is where the carotene is involved. When you have these bright pigmentation, like red and different colors, you got carotene in that substance. Substance deals with more of the light pigmentation. So this is where, and this is because of the lutein and the zeaxanthin. But then the carotene, which are pigment producing by plants that give fruits and vegetables. So exactly what I just said. Polyphenol. They are both potent antioxidants. Like I explained before, antioxidants is compounds, it's molecules of ions. We're talking with ions, positive and negative charge of ions. Antioxidants, These are molecules that give extra ions up in your body. Lutein, zeaxanthin are the most powerful are powerful antioxidants that defend your body against unstable molecules, like I said, free radicals, yeah? I've been going through that. In excess, free radicals can damage your cells, like it does, like I explained before. Free radicals damage cells, it goes around, it can also cause cancer cells. Free radicals is environmental hazards, pollution, and even up to dietary. For example, a drink that if pH level was 6, lower than the neutral, that's feeding your body molecules with free radicals. So you're feeding. So when you're drinking tap water, you don't drink tap water because it's the pH level is acidic. So that means that you're feeding your body free radicals. Free radicals go around normal cells and takes ions out of the cells that makes that cells disabled now. So it goes around your body and attacks your cells.
Attacks your good cells.
Yeah. That's exactly how it works, brother. So you're feeding yourself free radicals when you drink acidic food and eating acidic dietary. It's feeding your cells. You're attacking your cells.
Attacking your cells, basically. Sabotage.
So lutein and zinc are powerful antioxidants that help fight and defend against those
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a whole other video for me to break down how it works. So we go a little bit more. So lutein protects the body, protects your body's protein, fats, and DNA. From stressors that can even help, and can even help the cycle of glutathione, another key oxidant into your body. The source is there, So I think, but guess what you see within that? You see antioxidants. Keep that in mind, But what else do you see in the source? What's that there?
The Macular.
Macular. What does it say? Okay, and then it goes within that source. So stop before going there. Then it goes into that source. When you look at that source, what it benefits, what it does. These two polyphenols from carotene, support the eye in that source, and many more. But they're specifically talking about the eye at the moment. They support the eye health. Lutein and zeaxanthin are the only dietary carotenes that communicate in the retina. So basically, this is what you're looking for if you want any substance or any dietary that's gonna cater to your eyes. These are the substances that you're looking for. If it doesn't have that or enough of it, then it's not gonna benefit your eyes. So look at the content of carrots, because a lot of people say carrots are good. But remember, carrots has got high pigmentation, so it probably does have that. Because it's yellow. It's carotene, high carotene.
So wait, you see carrots. What's the original colour?
It's pretty purple carrots still.
Purple?
Yeah. So you can go.
So it's a bit skeptical.
Yeah, it's a little bit, So I couldn't really. So, but like I said, we're dealing with substance that help directly with the eye, because lutein and zeaxanthin are the only dietary carotene that communicate in the retina, particularly the macular region, which is located at the back of your eye. Because they have found concentrated amount of macular, they know macular. So because they have found concentrated amounts in the macula, they known as a macular pigment. So because they found some of this substance within the macula, they call this that part of the eye pigment, because it's so concentrated with the color. With the food that deals with color, carotene, bro, deep. So the macula is essential for vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin work as a important antioxidant in the area that protects your eyes from harmful free radicals. Again, it's it's food, a substance that attack your eyes.
Wow, it's crazy, man.
So you're dealing with nature and dietary forces and many other substances that attacks your eyes. So you wonder why a lot of people come down with cataracts and certain substance, because you're dealing with a lot of stuff that attacks your eyes. Free radicals. The bar is loud, sepsan is loud.
Come on.
But lutein zeaxanthin also act as a natural sun blocker. Yeah?
What's it?
But lutein and zeaxanthin
Yeah.
also act as a natural sun blocker by absorbing excess light energy. They thought to especially protect your eyes from harmful blue lights. What's blue light? Blue lights is what we're looking at now.
Okay.
Unnatural lights. Yeah? So when you see bomber cloud, when you see blue lights, you know unnatural lights. Yeah?
Thing just turned up.
Boy, you got more of the source. But yeah, and then as you can see, the conditions that you get, it can help with age-related macular degeneration. So when people come with cataracts and free visions, this helps with that.
Okay.
So when people think, oh, you're getting old, maybe it might not be that.
It might not be that all the time, yeah.
It might be the stuff that you're eating, it's creating that type of shit going on in your eye.
That's true.
Yeah? So this deals with the age-related macular degeneration. Consumption of lutein and the zeaxanthin protect against AMD. Yeah? Progression to blindness.
Yeah.
It protects it, yeah? And then cataracts. Again, like I said, old people get cataracts. Bam, protects against that. Cloudy patches in the front of your eyes. Eating food rich in lutein and zeaxanthin may slow the come on, brother, light work. Yeah, of course. Grandma might have to pause and slow down, think of what my brother, or just crack on, yeah? Or you might have to just catch up. Might have to catch up because I'm in my phone, you know? Information is deep. So as you can see the picture, giving you the information right now, yeah? Bam, that's that source. This is the last ending of that source that we're talking about. It's talking about all the different degeneration or problems with your eyes, basically, yeah? Diabetic retinopathy, yeah? In animals, diabetic studies that supplements helps with that. Again, retinal detachment in rats and that. Okay, bam, yeah? The research to support the lutein and zeaxanthin for the eyes is promising. It's promising, yeah? Because, you know, like I said before, when it comes to information, especially when it comes to health, man, scientists, doctors don't want to delve in deep in it because they probably know that the cure is right there. The way you eat, how you eat, can stop and prevent a lot of stuff. So they don't even invest so much in it because they don't want you to see it. But hey, like I said, the research is support it. How can they not want to research or investigate substance that creates your eye? This is what I'm showing you. This is what you call an explosion, bro. Your retina and macular is responsible. It's responsible for vision. Yeah? The light travels into your macula. Macula deciphers the central vision, the central information, your information of what you're seeing in the macula and the retina. So imagine this though, GI. On that source, for researchers to support lutein and zeaxanthin for the eyes health is promising, but not all studies shows benefits. For example, some studies found no link to lutein and zeaxanthin intake and the risk of early onset of age-related macular degeneration. What I'm trying to say is with these sources, is that scientists and the government ain't gonna invest a lot of money in this stuff
100%,
because they know that the information is out there and they just don't want people to know about it.
It's accessible already.
It's accessible and it's for free.
Yeah, it's true.
You see what I'm saying? And they know that if we get everyone on this, it's gonna stop a lot of businesses.
It's true for them, yeah.
A lot of businesses, a lot of money in the pharmaceutical and wherever that money goes when you donate your money to wherever you whatever course that you think it's going to. That's what happens. You see it? Yeah. So, but how can you deny what the eye is made of?
It's true, you can't. You can't.
It's cap. It's cap. How can you deny what the eye is made of? The main substance that deals with your eye, your vision, the retina, and the macula is made out of what? Mad. That is crazy. I'm showing you information right there. That's class, boy. You know.
This is big info. I'm proud.
And easy just don't show a picture, brother. And you should already know this. Easy just don't show a picture. Your retina, macula is made out of what?
Lutein
And zeaxanthin.
Zeaxanthin.
Yeah. Gunshot. This what
Time
easy
I can't
does.
pronounce it, you know it's a serious thing.
Brother, easy does this. There's no fucking around.
It's
Sorry
true.
my language. Easy does it. Man, I'm about to switch on the thing, blood. But yeah, Easy's getting in the hat. Easy. Okay, let me show you another image. This image. What's L and Z would mean, you think?
L and Z.
Lutein and zeaxanthin.
Okay, yeah,
So it
yeah,
shows
yeah,
you
yeah,
how
yeah.
much is around your eye.
Yeah.
There's a source that shows you in your cornea. It's got trace. So it's got a little amount. Iris, it's got 5 whatever. Others, sensory body got this. But this is all around your eye, brother. This is my point. Lens, it's got a little bit, undetectable. In this, okay. Peripheral, retina, carotene. Can you see how much? Like, you know what I mean? Quite a lot. Yeah. Peripheral everywhere. Submacular is bits everywhere. This is the traces of the zeaxanthin and lutein all around your eye. You see it?
It's true.
Bam, everywhere there. No one can give you this information. It's there. It's all about your eye. This is specifically about your eye. The information is there.
It's all there.
Bam, let's go. This is the source now. Lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin. Yeah, the basic and clinical science underlying carotene-based nutritional intervention against ocular disease. Yeah. This is something that you can just read into. Check out that source. I just named the source. The human macula uniquely concentrate the 3 carotenes. This is how you see. Imagine that. And I'm showing you how you see, and it's both the biology about and how it works, how light travels, and it has to travel through your molecular and your retina. This one said the human body is uniquely concentrated 3 carotenes: lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin must be obtained from dietary. Your body doesn't make it. It's telling you that your body does not make it. You can either maintain it by healthy diet and not cause free radicals, like putting acidic food and acidic drinks in the diet, or eat food that has a lot of it. Carotene is the bright pigmentation fruits. Carrots is just one of them. All the fruits have them. But you don't easy have to delve in deep and show you which one has the most. And this is where. But on the understanding level, when they come to the eyes, no one's even pulling out this information. Especially not in UK, especially not in London. Sorry, just allow it. Yeah? I showed you how. So, like I said, the main substance that contribute to your vision concentrated by 3. I get so much fucking too much talking. Get so much phlegm.
Oh yeah, it worked.
It's all the energy, boy. Yeah, boy. I think I was gonna do another one, but I think this is too much. I know my boy. It's too much information. A lot of information do send you asleep. Reading these sources, bruv, it can send you asleep, bro. So I'm gonna do with this one for today. You know what I mean? I may have you back the next one. I've got mad sources. I'm gonna chill out because the information is much. You know, I might do another live with
This thing is too comfortable as well.
It's mad. Zeaxanthin again must be obtained from dietary sources such as greeny leaves, vegetables, oranges and yellow fruits and vegetables. Mesozeaxanthin is rarely found in diet and is believed to be formed at the macula by metabolic transformation of ingestion carotene. So it means that it's that your body, your eye makes it when it's when you have these substances in your dietary.
Okay.
It's like there's a lot of come on, Brian. There's a lot of nutrients. Well, a lot of nutrients. Oh, I've got this thing, man. Damn, I had one example where if you have one and the other, it can make a third substance within your body. I forgot where it is. I know it. I forgot what it is. You know, and easy ain't gonna go that depth in my brain because my brain is just focused on that. I can pull it up, check out my videos, I speak about it anyway. So this is where it says, yeah, carotene, yeah, and then I reckon, yeah, boom, 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 boom. Some of these words are too big. Studies, large-scale clinical trials such as AREDS2 have brought to attention to the potential ocular health and the functional benefits of these three polyphenols, yeah, carotenes, assumption through dietary and supplements, but the basic science and clinical research recommendation of the neutral intervention against age-related macular degenerations and other eye diseases are underappreciated by clinical and visual researchers alike. So this is basically saying that information like this, they disregard it. Not even disregard it. They don't want to put the information. It just shows you they don't want to deal with health. They don't want to deal with health because health can say, you know, I don't want to, boy. Your health, boy. Dietary is a powerful tool.
100%. Very powerful, bro.
What are this? I skip bears still. Yeah, health is a powerful tool. And they don't want to investigate. They're saying the recommendation of nutritional intervention against age-related macular degeneration and other eye disease are underappreciated.
100%.
That's what I'm saying, it's underappreciated. What I do is underappreciated. But then the testimony is going to show how they are shocked.
It's true. How someone actually appreciates,
They are shocked.
Yeah, they're shocked, it's true.
You know, because I've got a testimony that I'm going to put out, so this information is mad. They're telling you it's unappreciated by clinical clinics and visual researchers alike.
True.
That's it. I'm just showing you that easy information is there, and I kind of made it for you to understand. And they're trying to say that the government and their agendas, even when they source to validate the information, that's why you should never always trust the government or trust what people say so. Because there's sources and scientific research that's out there and backed by scientific conclusions that's out there. But the government wouldn't want to invest in it or even put it out there because it's not going to change people's life, impact people's life. That's class, man. I've been saying that, I made a video about it. So you have to be smarter than just to listen to and source out your information. You have to go through the biology, you have to decipher what makes sense.
100%.
I did show you how the macular and the retina is the main source of your vision. And what the hell is it made of? So we go, bam, bam. Yeah? So again, go back to macular, because I never broke that side of macular. It's right here. Yeah? This is also I'm involved in the focus central. Because I should explain a little bit more. I should explain a little bit more. Round your outer layer of your retina, that outer layer, yeah? Of your retina, yeah? You have loads of prongs and cones, yeah? But you don't have as many at the center. Where the light travels, it branches out. Yeah, I had to have a little break because you know how we was chopping up the information, yeah? So, but it lost the hype like I always do. Get the hype back, I'll get the hype back though still. So, yeah, like I was explaining, yeah, so the zeaxanthin and the lutein is in most of the areas of your eyes, but particularly concentrated in your macula. The macula and the retina, yeah? Like I was explaining before, there's retinas and there's cones and rods all around your eye, but they're all concentrated in the center. Macula is concentrated in the center of the eye, your center vision. Yeah? All of the, you know what I mean? Your your retina covers everywhere, yeah. But you're focused on what you're where you're pinpointing. That, you know what I mean? This is where it comes with your macula, yeah. Macula and the center part of your retina. Like it shows on that diagram, the retina's there, the macula is the center. So it deals with more of your center visions, yeah. Macula, what is it made of it? What is in that substance, in that area? You see zeaxanthin and lutein. These are the membrane or the structure of it. These are what you call fats. Yeah. You can always tell when you see fats. Fats is like the cell wall or etc. When you see a body and tails facing opposite each other, you know they're fats because they're in a solution base, but they don't attach. They repel. So how they repel is by the opposite energies flipping, and then this is how they form the membrane. Yeah, that's in the deep science. I meant to speak. That's a good topic when it comes to the evolution, because this is how the prokaryotic turn into eukaryotic. This is how these microorganisms structures form. Yeah. So we leave it as that. Within the macula and the retina, you see how the zeaxanthin and the lutein is in between, and they're responsible of creating what you call the membrane associated binding proteins. So they're creating action potential proteins. They other use gateways. Gateways. This is where it's a little bit complicated. I can explain it. Let me try to explain it the basic way. For electricity to be formed, yeah? For electricity to be formed, as you know how you create electricity from batteries, yeah? You got positive and negative. In the inside of a fat, you will have positive charges, yeah? Outside, negative charges. That's always within a cell. Yeah. But there's always gateways, it's opening doors that would allow the positive entering into the negative. And this is what creates the electricity current. So every time something is stimulated, or every time that is the need, gateways will open. For example, in this one is lutein binding protein, zeaxanthin binding protein. These are the gateways that allow them to come through and create what you call action potential or whatever, etc. So allowing the light to come through or whatever action potential that it needs to make for you to see. Oxygen, metabolism in your retina. This is all ions. So now they're allowing ions. This is all ions we're talking about that create action potential. Like I said, cellular damage caused by cellular damage created by anything, substance like free radical pollution to your dietary, and even genetics as well. You can be born with genetic defaults that can occur. Cellular damage, ions, yeah. Then this is how molecular carotene forms with the singlet oxygen. So this is where you have to deal with more of the structure of how the macular is structured. I haven't got that diagram up there, so I can't really give you that. Yeah, but this is the antioxidant property. Helps give the extra oxygen it shows to cancel out the cellular damage within your macula. And then it goes photoreceptors and etc. Then the blue light exposure, we're talking about too much time on the TV stream, too much time on the phone can cause blue light exposure, yeah, which causes apoptosis, yeah. Apoptosis, if you don't know, it means cell death, yeah, causes cell death, yeah. And then it damages your macular carotene, and then so it all attacks. So when it comes to eye or vision, yeah, it would be an attack on your retina or your macula. So any damage, any problem with your eye, you know where it's attacking when you can't see stuff, you know. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. We move on to the next. But that's very important because this is show how the ions and that travels within the sector. Like I said, everything is ions. Everything is electricity.
Word.
So going to blue eyes a little bit more. Blue light, sorry, blue eyes. Blue light. What is blue light? Like I said before, blue light, high energy blue light deeply penetrates the retina and the macula. Like I said, keep on saying, any damages happens in retina and macula. It is present in the sunlight, and it is specially concentrated in the form of light from digital devices.
Okay.
Nature's solution is zeaxanthin to help filter the macular from the high energy from blue light. Bing bang.
Wait, nature's solution is gluten.
Zeaxanthin.
Okay.
Nature's solution. Remember, it don't form in your body.
Yeah.
You have, it can only be obtained through dietary. That's nature's solution.
Okay.
So
okay.
we are from Earth. We have to utilize Earth to make sure we're good.
It's a good, 100%.
Because our body don't make it.
It's true. So we got to use what we got on Earth.
Jeez.
We got to use it.
Go back.
Remember that.
Blue light damage. What you call that area there? Bam, bam. All the damages. It attacks there with the optic nerve area. That's your retina area, and causes mad confusion. Yeah. But the lutein accumulates in the macular, helps filter. So if you don't want damage from your devices, TV and etc., then you want to consume dietary that has high lutein and zeaxanthin.
It's true.
Nature is saying the nature source is it tells you on this picture. So if you want the answers is there. Easy, just laid it down to you.
It's true.
Your body can't produce this.
Needed. What? So what?
It's funny to me. Yeah.
You know what type of things you can get lutein out of?
Vegetable, it showed you. Green vegetable leaves, vegetable fruits and all that. Everything that's got high pigmentation. Dark greeny leaves, bright coloured fruits and veg.
Yeah.
That's only, it's phytochemicals. It's only found in them.
It's only found in them?
Only found in them. Exclusively. If it is found in meat, it'd be smooth. And it's only because that the bloody animal.
When the animal was doing what they was alive, yeah.
100.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the
So there's substance in nature
Yeah.
that's exclusively found in certain things.
Certain things.
You can only find certain things in certain things. So that means that you can't just be a fruitarian because it's going to be lacking in certain things. You can't just be one.
You need all.
All
You need
nature produces.
Yeah.
Nature produces.
Yeah, all what nature produces, yeah.
All what nature
goes
produces.
hand in hand, yeah. It's
Facts.
true. It's true. Big facts.
Big facts, and this is and you can't get no more clearer than this.
It's true.
And easy just laid it down. But so we go on more. What to know, another source, what to know about vision loss. Yeah? Because this is what it's all about. Vision loss. What attacks the vision. This is a standard source, yeah? Anyone can pull out anyone. You know, I'm just pulling it out there just to have a understanding of what the scientists are concluding, yeah? And what the main causes of majority. Not everyone is gonna be going through this. Not every symptoms and everything is gonna be the same. This is just something that you can look at. What to know about vision loss, yeah? You don't have to do information, I told you a source to look at upon it. Vision loss is referred to either complete or partial loss of vision. Depending on the cause, it may occur suddenly or gradually over time and in one or both eyes. Some types of visions are temporary or reversible. And some are temporary or reversible.
That's true.
But obviously they're gonna show you the way that you have to go through operation and all that.
Yeah.
And they give you the natural way, yeah. So this is something that there's many more.
Yeah.
This is some of the symptoms that you can that you have to be aware of if you're going through anything, you know. So some of they're talking about problem visions among 10 disabilities in adults, visions problems among 10 disabilities in adults, and one most prevalent disability in children. The CDC estimate about 12 million people aged 40 and older in the United States of America suffer from some visual impairments. Yeah, go check it out. Vision loss in the terms of loss in ability to see properly. There are different types of vision loss, and it goes into central vision loss. Central vision loss. I explained about central vision loss. Yeah. Peripheral vision loss. That's all around. Yeah. So that's about central, macular. Peripheral, retina.
Yeah.
General, both. One or the other. You see it? Night blindness, when a person has trouble seeing at low light. Now you know we're dealing with cones, problems with cones and prawns.
Yeah.
Look, it's telling you.
It's
So
true.
when you're reading it, you already know what the problem
It's
is.
true.
And that's the whole point of being knowledgeable. So you already can decipher where the error is. So when you go to the doctors, it's not assumptions no more. You can speak with authority.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And to listen to what they're, half of the death that's going on in this world is caused by doctors and mistakes.
So done.
The deaths are going on is doctors' mistakes. Majority of deaths. Like people don't want to say that. I need to pull out. Let me back that by a source though.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. Don't bang on easy. Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer.
But
Just
might heard that. I'm gonna check that out. Cause if that's majority of the deaths, then we need to understand we need to do more, and not fall victim of believing someone because they have a fucking degree. Because you don't have no fucking degree, and I'm putting out some information backed by scientific people that have degrees, coming up with my own conclusions. Or
that's true.
and then when you go to the local opticians, they're not gonna be talking.
They're not gonna tell you like this.
They're gonna tell you eat carrots. Carrots has probably got the lowest lutein and zeaxanthin in there. Because I'm gonna show you where you can get the majority from, and that's what it is.
And it's real.
Facts. So all of that I explain. When you read this, you know exactly what area it is.
Yeah.
You deal with the central visual loss. I already explained what that is. The peripheral, I already explained what that is. The general, you know what that is. The night-night blindness, you know what specific type of retina malfunction that's occurring. Blurry, hazel vision. That's all there, filtered. Yeah? So cause of sudden loss, it can be sudden, but if you suffer from some type of migraine and etc., stresses in the eyes, through many factors, you have to be a little bit wary about your eyes, yeah? So bing bang, easy give you that knowledge. Same source, coping with the vision of loss. This is what their scientific government telling you how to deal with it. Yeah? This is how they tell you how to deal with it. So when you come out to the doctors, you come up with nothing. Nah, I won't say nothing, but I'm going to explain it, I'm going to read it. So coping with the loss, it is difficult to cope with the vision of loss, especially when the vision of loss is permanent. There is some things that a person can do to help themselves cope, and there are also some government in service that can help. Yeah, the healthcare can help direct people with unapportionate resources. Yeah, people may benefit from both physical and emotional support. So they want to just verbally speak to you, try get. Okay, ways for them to cope with particular of total loss is rearranging their home to make it easier to navigate. This is the solutions that they're giving you. They're rearranging your home to navigate around your home so you don't bump into stuff.
Wait, nah,
This is the solution. This is the governmental solutions that they're giving you. Applying for a social security assistant. So get a man. So that's more money.
more money, yeah.
And if who's gonna pay for that person to come and assist you everywhere? Talking and therapy. Join a support group. Learning Brazil. I don't know what the hell that is.
Right.
Using a guide something. I had a screenshot. I kind of missed that.
Okay.
This is the solution. I think I want bad
So
mind.
they just want you to live with it.
Yeah.
They're trying to make you live with it.
With cost.
With cost. But we're trying to make sure that you try to get rid of it. Try help.
Or even prevent. Remember, when it comes to that,
Yeah.
you prevent.
Or prevent it, or try help with it. Try make it better, not just live with it.
Preventions. So listen to their prevention. This is their solution. But then, I don't know. Check out that source. Yeah, like I just mentioned to you, because I do think they do touch on health. I might have just missed that. So not a disclaimer, but easy giving you the right. But they touch on it at the bottom, at the top.
Yeah, at the top.
Yeah, at the top. So prevention. What they explain it's not always possible to prevent loss of vision. Though people can take an easy step to looking after their eyes. What's the prevention? Rest in your eyes. Take a break, rest in your eyes. Wearing protective eyewear. Talk about construction set, yeah? Wearing sunglasses. Is that their fucking prevention?
Wow.
Getting regular eye examined, knowing your risk of eye disease, eating well. That's how much emphasis they put on it. Look,
Eating well.
Eating well right there, they just put it there.
Put it there.
And then quitting smoking can contribute, that can help contribute to the eyes.
That's where they put it, right?
And
there.
that's how much they give it.
Should have been in a big writing. You know one thing that I've always thought, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, like, if someone thinks they got a problem with their eye,
Yeah.
and they think they need glasses or something like that,
Yeah.
I've always heard when they go to the opticians, and they do their examination, it feels worse or something like that.
Ooh.
Like they feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but
I've heard that still.
they feel worse. Like,
What you reckon that they kind of give them too much of a thick lens?
yeah, it's like when they take the test, it's like their eyes will be perfect.
Yeah.
It won't be, obviously,
Yeah.
it'll feel a type of way, but it won't be that deep.
Yeah.
But once they've taken it, it's like, it's just gone shambles now. Like, it's a weird one.
Mad, yeah.
It's a weird one.
Boy, I can't speak on that, boy. I don't know how it is, boy. Put in the comments or write on the message on my YouTube channel.
Anyone who wears glasses, go in the comments and
Yeah.
what I just said,
Yeah.
reply to that. See if I'm saying, I don't know, that's what I've just heard from people,
Yeah.
a few people who wear glasses. So let me know on your experience and your thoughts on things, basically.
Easy's gonna be sliding through these sources right now. So now what we're going straight into Dietary, because that's easy. That's what Easy does. This is his lane. Going to Diet. This is a simple source. The information I broke down prior to this was exploded. This is his light work now. This is like what basic people might, basic nutrition in the shop might say to you.
It's true.
And if they don't even speak to this, then have
Then
them not talk to Easy, yeah? So diet and nutrition, yeah? Adding a powerful antioxidants into your diet that can help you improve your eyes, yeah? Adding powerful vitamins, antioxidants, minerals that can help your eyes improve visual. Overall, researchers have linked eye-friendly nutrients such as lutein and zeaxanthin, vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, and reducing certain serious eye condition, age-related macular degeneration and keratin. No, was it? Yeah, cataracts. You need to find antioxidants, green leaf vegetables, fruits, nuts. Yeah, that's that source. Also, vitamin C, you should know, E, fatty acids, yeah? But specific fatty acids. Fatty acids, I was saying algae, seaweed. Zinc, you can find zinc in nuts. Hazelnuts, etc. Yeah, vitamin E, you can find that in. They all deal with. Can you see molecules, free radicals? That's all you see in it. Molecules and free radicals. Free additives is important for proper visual development in the retinal function studies. Preterm, and it probably goes oily zinc playing a role. Talking about, well, if you want to go deep, don't test Easy on that. It all going back to ions, yeah. So we definitely move on. Okay, lutein and zeaxanthin, partners in iron nutrition. Lutein and zeaxanthin are vital nutrients and keratin to be specific that the body disposes in the macula of the eye to create a protective layer known as the macular pigment. So it creates these vital chemicals produce a macular pigment, which is a protective layer against UV light at a high fucking frequency or whatever, or blue light damages. So it forms a protection layer, which is called the macular pigment, which can help filter harmful blue light from the eyes. Our body cannot synthesize these nutrients naturally, so the only way to get these nutrients is through dietary and other supplements. Yeah, bing bang bang. These are the foods. This is the structure. Yeah, so now you know more. Highs, lutein and zeaxanthin, spinach, green peas, summer squash, pumpkin, etc. Pistachio, nuts, carrots. Shows you, check it out, find it out, yeah? So, bing bang. More. Now, we talk about the UV light, the natural light that can cause damage to your eyes. So, when they say the UV light is good for you, yeah, it is, but nanometers, specific nanometers. So, the nanometers of the UV light, 400 is the natural UV light that helps with the that's basically good. This is the nanometer of the frequency of the light that travels through the sun into your eyes, yeah? 400, yeah. So, for visible is 400 nanometers. For you to see, it has to be 400 nanometers worth of frequency of light for you to see. Yeah. 400, yeah, travels through to your minute. So that means that 200, if it's low, it don't get through.
Okay.
So if you have this amount of nanometers frequency entering into your eyes, it wouldn't travel for you to see. It wouldn't travel through your pupil to your retina and your lens and that into your macula. So you have to be above 400 nanometers worth of frequency for you to actually see. That's what it's showing. Lens, again, the same diagram showing you how much it's made of. And then this is how much your eye, this is how much is, no, you're going to straight into, that's not, if I'm not corrected, I can't remember how I put this down, if I'm not. This is Gucci berry family. Now I'm showing you a substance, a dietary method or food that I advise the lady for her daughter and her family. Those berries there. I got little bits of it still because you can see Easy's been eating these, boys. Called Gucci berry, also known as lychee fruit. Yeah. Gucci berries. Yeah. So I recommend that to the lady. Yeah. Very high in what they call zeaxanthin. It shows you what it's high in. It shows you how much. Zeaxanthin, plavament, so all different types. Zeaxanthin, plavament, I might not pronouncing it correctly, 78% of it is found in this. Zeaxanthin, 1%, all different types of carotene, all different types of polyphenols, all different types of polyphenols. I said that. Phytochemicals are found in Gucci berry, lychee berry. Get your hands on that if you've got any problems with your eyes. I just showed you how much is how much it has in there. Yeah? So we move on. We move on. So got two sources. Gucci berry effects. These are two different sources. Yeah, we ain't gonna read the whole thing because like you got so much scientific people are backing this research now. Can you see them?
It's true.
They all put their name towards this research. We're only going to read the subtract, like I always do. We don't need to read the whole content. This subtract means the basic, the whole understanding of the art.
Okay.
The concern for implementing a bioactive nutraceuticals, can't pronounce that, in antioxidant related therapies is of the most importance in skin homeostasis and impairment and macular and Macular disease. In order to, these some big ass words, boy. Let me get to the main source here. Or this might even be the wrong source I put in there. That's the result. Or basically this source there, you check it out anyway. Zeaxanthin rich in an extract from a superfood lychee barbarium, so selectively modeled to cellular adhesion and MAPK signaling of melanoma versus normal skin. So this kind of actually just shows you, nothing to do with IVE. It just shows you how much zeaxanthin is rich in this fruit. Yeah? So that's how we go. Next one here. This is the source I should just highlight it. Gucci berry effects on the macular characteristic and the plasma antioxidant level. Another then, you've got many scientists validating these sources. Abstract. Gucci berry is purported to have visual benefits of vision because of the high antioxidants, zeaxanthin contents, although this effect is not been demonstrated in a high quantity in human studies. So that's what they do again. They don't put enough emphasis in dietary when it comes to food. They don't. Yeah? The purpose of this study was to evaluate the effects of daily supplementation of a proprietary milk-based formula of Gucci berry and on the macular characteristic of the plasma and zinc. Let me go into the method and the results. Okay, they basically in this PDF, go check it out and write it down. I'm not gonna write this one down. This just shows you how much zeaxanthin rich the lychee berry has. Yeah, this source shows you how they went through a testing. Yeah, and it shows you how they put placebo effect against the actual source. I don't know why they put placebo effect. against the actual source. And the result is that the placebo group demonstrated a high hypopigmentation and a soft gels accumulated in the macula, whereas the LWB group remain stable. Yeah, both plasma zeaxanthin levels in the antioxidants capacity increased significantly. So basically, it's saying that the placebo group basically just went, they basically, it didn't move anywhere. The group remained stable. But both plasma in the zeaxanthin level and antioxidant capacity increased significantly in the LWB group by 26% to 57% respectively, but did not change in much in the placebo group. No product-related adversely events were reported in either group. Conclusion: the overall daily dietary supplementation of Gucci berry for 90 days. So this source here, forget what I just said here, forget that.
Yeah.
This shows you that how it helps with the cells and melatonin and all that type of stuff. This shows you that it's a superfood that high rich in zeaxanthin. I don't know why I put that there, but easy can make mistakes, yeah? Be fast in it. This one here specifically talks about the eyes. It's going to say that they done a test, a trial between placebo, because a lot of people are say it's a mental thing, a lot of things are mental things. I don't know why they done it with placebo, because already, like, fucking scientists should already know that.
True.
Your eyes is made out of it. But anywho, the conclusion is, out of the test that they've done, yeah, is that overall, I'm reading, conclusion, overall daily dietary supplementary with Gucci berry for 90 days increase the plasma of zeaxanthin and antioxidant levels, as well as protects the hypopigmentations of soft drowsing inclination in the macula of elderly subjects. However, the mechanism of action is unclear, given the lack of relationship between changes in the plasma and zeaxanthins and a change of the macular characteristics. But the conclusion out of this source, look it up. The source is not a light read. It's about 25 pages, yeah? But reading the reshorts, but they went through scientific method. They studied this and I don't know why they study it on placebo, but the conclusion is that the dietary method works. It increases the antioxidants in the capacity by 26% to 57%. Yeah? That's what it's showing you. Read that source. Gucci berry effects on the macular characteristic and the plasma of antioxidant level. Read that source. Don't take easy word for it, please. So this is why I advise the Gucci berry and why and how it can work magics. Yeah. So now the most vitamins that can work. So I'm giving you some more insight that you can look in. Yeah. Vitamins. Vitamin A. Check that out. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in vision, maintaining the clear cornea. So it deals with the cornea, the vision, the light that goes through, clears it out. Yeah, vitamin A. Check out the source. The most 9 important vitamins of the vitamin I, E, vitamin E, also a condition that helps associate with oxidative stress, again, ions again. And then vitamin C. I'm going to go through all of that. You can go check that out yourself. You should do. Go on it. B. Vitamin B6, B9 and B12. Now B12 deals with your colon, so you're talking about your microbiome. This is all do with, regardless, it will all come back to the microbiome anyway, because you're feeding yourself acidic food attacks your microbiome, so the vice versa. Riboflavonoid, we're talking about a different form of polyphenols. But carotene, you've got riboflavin. So we're dealing with fruit and veg again. Yeah, fruit and veg, another vitamin B that study helps with your eyes, protective from oxidative stress again. Nancy is another vitamin that helps body function convert food into energy, so it helps with the mitochondrial and etc. Lutein is there, things number 7, yeah, and it goes into why, yeah. So bing bang, we go on more. Wait. Is that easy done? Is that? Yes. So, family, I'm not gonna lie. I started I started on a not up to date version of the thing, so I'm sorry. It's gonna be leaving more information, but I'm just gonna be skipping through them, yeah, because that's the information is there. But can't remember where I'll get back into it. But yeah, foods that you don't want to eat for your eyes, yeah, straight onto it, yeah. Foods you want it. Bread, you know.
Is it bread
And pasta, bro.
Oh, wait. Processed meats, fried foods.
You already know. You already know. Family, food that you don't eat if you want to save your eyes. Because that's another thing. We can give all the substance that's going to help you. Gucci berry, that is one of them.
Yeah.
But if you're going to carry on eating this type of stuff, then how you're just compacting, you're fighting against a brick wall now, innit?
It's true.
That's why it's always health. It's not point about diet. You know what I mean? Going through some stuff. You have to go for a whole flush out and change your whole diet. You ain't gonna. It's not gonna work.
It's
That's
true.
the fact. Look, it shows you why bread and pasta, which is there's certain carbohydrates.
Like those finding white bread and pasta with a high chance of age-related degeneration.
The carbohydrates, starch, because it's different between resistant starch and inulin. They're the starches that benefit you, helps the microbiome. This starch is probably talking about starch that's acidic. Attacks your microbiome. Sugars help breed pathogens. Yeah. Processed meat we already know. We cancel meat altogether. But obviously that's what it's saying. Hot dogs, bacon. All the man that love bacon, loaded with
Bacon
high
boy.
bacon boy. the salt that's spiked, because you know it's not natural salt, causes hypertensive aretinopathy, you know, all to do with your retina, yeah, causing what damage to your eyes. It goes on. Like the source is there. Where's food for your eyes? I'm not gonna keep my brother here too long, you know. So we're gonna just keep on going through this. We're gonna keep that helps with healthy eyes, yeah. This is the something that you can go look at. This is the dietary. This is the sources that you can go out and look for. So Easy does his thing, showing you some sources, yeah. This is where you can go and buy any herbs. If you wanna fuck with any herbs that help with the eyes. Eye bright, one of them, yeah. Eye bright, one of them. Do your own research. I'm gonna give it because this build has to end, you know. But I'm gonna end with the major points, you know. Eye bright, Genko, yeah. Genko, they're even saying cannabis contains with cannabis.
That helps the eyes.
Yeah.
Is it?
Reduce pressure within the eyes. With glaucoma though. Studies they told you we've got glaucoma and etc. Green tea, bilberry. Bilberry, eye bright is the ones that you want to keep your eyes on, yeah? That's the herbs. Easy deals with the herbs. I've got some herbs for your eyes.
But the herbs.
So this is what you can buy to help your eyes. Yeah, so let's see.
The herbs are easy. Like easy
Easy
herbs.
herbs. Even algae, because now there's a substance after that it's gonna be, it's, you know, as we zeaxanthin,
Yeah.
and lutein as a polyphenols, going to algae. When the algae produce, I know it's another subject. So spirulina is a type of blue-green algae that people can take as a dietary supplement. People consider spirulina as a superfood due to the nutritional content, anything to do with the algae, and potential of health benefits, yeah? Let's get to the main point. Spirulina contains antioxidant, beta-carotene. Bodies convert beta-carotene into vitamin A, contribute to the eye roll, bing bang, yeah? And even more goes in. It is worth noting that the nutrition varies between products, yeah? So you need to know where you get your products from. And the products used in experiments may not be the same as those available to consumers. The spirulina product analyzed by the USDA contains no zeaxanthin and a small amounts of beta carotene. So, okay, it might not be a good source of it, but the beta carotene converts into vitamin A, so that's a good source for that. Still benefits you. So, more common eye diseases, the macular, we went through that. I would say we go through all of that. Yeah, but before I want to catch on these certain points. Yeah, so we're talking about the macular degeneration, talking about the attack on the macula again, the central visual, yeah? The central visual, it goes into it. I think it's gone into all of it. I'm trying to look for something that I've not spoke about, that I'm looking for, but it does is talk about the same thing, yeah? Zentin and everything will be explained to that. So we're gonna beat more. We go into a herb, yeah? A herb called saffron. Saffron is another form of herb that helps with your eye, yeah? How can saffron help with the macula? So anything that helps with the macula or the retina, you want to be looking for. So the macular loss, visual, yeah, and goes back straight into how to improve it. It's a spice, yeah. Saffron is a spice made from the crocus salvic flower. People are traditionally used it as a stigma flower cooking, adding, and they also use it in dye. Yeah, it also available in supplements, higher in quantities that is possible to get. That it may be possible to get from food source. Yeah, saffron contains antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and neuroprotective properties, according to the research in 2019 review. These qualities may make it beneficial supplement in the slowing the process of the macular degeneration. Check that out, yeah? How can saffron help macular degeneration? That source is 2020, yeah? Okay, summary of that same source. This is I'm trying to pinpoint a very specific point, yeah? So this is a summary of how it does it. New human study indicates that the supplement of saffron can, for the first time, produce meaningful changes in the retina and improve visual acuity, yeah? Even in the people with early macular degeneration. This knowledge should allow everyone to protect their vision before the symptoms appear and before the significant breakdown of a retinal light sensitive cells occurs. That's what the scientific source is saying. Get saffron, get the substance that is high in what you called the saffron, and the alpha carotene are now available in combination with other vision protective nutrients, including lutein and zeaxanthin. And this is the term that I've been waiting for. Astaxanthin. Astaxanthin. These plants pigment powerful absorb blue light and ultraviolet light, which are most damaging to the retinal cells. The addition of the cyanide-free glaucoside, the glaucosine, helps protect against the night blindness and the reduce of vision in the dim light. Yeah, widely spread of the plant directive, can't pronounce that, extracts could be enormous public health implication in providing meaningful ocular support. As it's basically it's basically saying that these substances they should hit the commercial scene, and it will impact a lot of people's lives.
Okay.
Basically, this substance. So lutein, zeaxanthin, and now astaxanthin is a new name I just threw out there, yeah? So now we're going to talk about astaxanthin a little bit more. So we're going to go more. That's the same thing. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of it because I'll try to add this source up. But we're going to go into astaxanthin. I need to explain that's one powerful tool that is in the substance, yeah? And this is the same saffron. Saffron is a herb that helps with the same thing. Certain carotene and delay, boom, another source, yeah? Saffron improves vision in aging humans, yeah? Recent clinical study shows that patients supplementing with a flower-derived spice experience significant vision improvement as measured by seeing on an average 2 additional lines on the eye chart used on the ophthalmologist just to test vision. So basically they're trying to say that this herb, this spice, saffron, look out for that. It's been clinically tested. Saffron.
Saffron, yeah.
Yeah. Saffron improves vision in aging in humans. Clinically, they basically come up with the same conclusion. Check that out. And that's the same source that I just pulled out as well. Don't know, I'm going back and forth. But now I'm gonna show you the supplements. This is what you can go out and buy. Yeah, bam. Delve straight into it because this is where I can end it. Yeah, bam. So family, I don't just talk it. I'm showing you what you can buy. We're gonna go into astaxanthin a little bit more because we improvise hella lows on zeaxanthin and lutein. Must be. Yeah, Easy's been having these products. Been using these. Yeah, so family, it's no cap.
Check it out.
There's no cap in my rap. Yeah, these are the products you can buy. There's no excuses, cuz.
It's true.
If you've got problems with your eyes, you can buy these products and start using them. Gucci Berry is one of them. The juice one. This one. Family. Hope the family can see. Bam. I'm showing you what you can go out and buy. And the prices is there. £10,
Yeah.
£18, £22. Yeah? So you already know about the zeaxanthin and the lutein. Straight away, that's why I fucks with it. Fuck it up. Bilberry mixed with it.
Yeah.
Gucci, Abra. Banging. Zeaxanthin. We're gonna go into zeaxanthin and the Gucci berry juice. So we go now. Crack on. This is not that Easy does this thing, boy. Man's showing you. What is zeaxanthin now? Zeaxanthin. What's zeaxanthin? Zeaxanthin is a microalgae source carotene that delivers a broadcast spectrum of anti-aging benefits. So it's seaweed again. Back to the algae, whatever you want to call it. This is microalgae. So it's not even seaweed. This is like some stuff that you can look in the microscope. Little pebble type things.
Little things, yeah.
Zeaxanthin, I mean astaxanthin. Astaxanthin is a potent antioxidant with studies showing it provides significantly greater antioxidant protection than carotene and beta carotene. Are you hearing this now? So let's get this gas back up now. So even I'll show you the Gucci
Yeah.
and the herbs.
Yeah.
And what the eye is made of. I'm showing you some super shit right now.
Astaxanthin.
Astaxanthin. Algae, seaweed. We're going back to microorganisms. This is not a seaweed that you pick up. This is little substance. This is something that you see under like microscopes and stuff.
You can't really see it with
You can't pick up seaweed. It's not a seaweed that you pick up.
You can't pick it up. You have to, you know, big stuff, you know.
Found is a potent antioxidant that studies have shown it's higher and greater than the stuff. Like I always say, seaweed. I always say when I do with herbs, and I always go with seaweed first because remember that's the birth. Plant life came from green algae, green seaweed. Green seaweed produced plant life. So without the seaweed, there wouldn't be plant life. So we need to just keep on going back.
It's true.
Back
To the source.
to the source.
Go back to the source.
Go back to the origin of life. And then you find out these are the substances that can help fight you against the foreign invaders that we're dealing with right now, right today.
Trust
So
me,
like I
definitely.
said, it's a better, greater antioxidant protection than a carotene or beta carotene, more polyphenols, lycopene and lutein, as well as alpha, tropha, more names that I can't pronounce. Thus, it is considered as one of the best agents for protecting cellular membrane. Natural astaxanthin has been shown to be 20 times more potent than Cytinate is photosynthetic. Yeah, photosynthetic. Was it synthetic?
Synthetic. Is that synthetic?
It's like it's what light does. You know when light does and you absorb it. It's like photosynthesis. Synthetic astaxanthin is eliminating free radicals. So it's a powerful free radical. That's what it basically saying. Okay, I know what it means. I just can't pronounce it at the time. Brain health and functioning. Numerous studies point towards the inflammation and oxidative stress as a contribution to age-related cognitive decline and dementia. Goes back to that astaxanthin. It helps with all of that. Don't have to read all that. Goes into it. Evidence suggests that astaxanthin may be useful compound in delaying or ameliorating cognitive impairment associated with kind of thing. Go straight into vision, because what we're dealing with vision. Many age-related ocular health conditions are a result of ultraviolet exposure, which can cause oxidative damages to the cornea, lens, and the retina because of its accumulation in the eye and the protection it offers against the UV damage. The impact of the astaxanthin on the visual health has been studied in various settings. Animal studies have shown that astaxanthin help protect against photokeratitis, cataract formation, and retinal damages associated with the increase of intraocular pressure. In humans, RDBCT have shown that astaxanthin at a dosage of 6 milligrams per day significantly improves the visual accommodation and reduces symptoms of eye fatigue, another indicator of eye health. At a dosage of 12 milligrams for visual acuity, the choroidal blood flow were also observed to eye significantly improve. So, back to astaxanthin. Fucks with that, because that shit knocks zeaxanthin and lutein out the window, especially when it comes to antioxidants. And antioxidants, as we explained out the whole video, causes these damages. So yeah, we go on, we chop on. He's kind of losing his gas because there's so much information. So I think that's the breakdown. That was it. So Easy can lay his source and his foundation on this. What else can I do? This is the end of it. G.I. Jonez, this is the end of it, man. I hope I improvised a little bit more on that. I could have done a little bit more on that, but I kind of messed up on my presentation. I put an old presentation instead of the new one, and it kind of just messed up, and it went on for too long anyway. So if you want me to speak upon that astaxanthin a little bit more, write that in the comment in my channel, and then I'll break it down. I'll show you about the micro, because there it's a micro algae where you can get the substance from. It's in that term there. The Hematococcus plurivitalis. That's a microalgae that has astaxanthin to its full content that helps benefit people. So Easy can leave that as that. Make sure you like and subscribe. This stuff impacts people's lives. There's no cap in my rap. No cap in my rap. I don't just rap. I show sources, show where you can buy it.
Show sources and show facts.
I show where you can buy it. Easy cops him himself. I definitely fucks with that though.
Serious
Bang, bang. This here is a powerful tool. But you know what Easy is showing all this stuff. I salute to Time Health. I must say, Easy's gonna come out with his own remedies, and just know that when he comes out with his own remedy, it's gonna knock people business out of the fucking box, boy. You see it, you're gonna come to Easy Herbs. And then when it comes to the teaching, you might have to jump onto my Patreon, because I'm not giving out this information for free. So I guarantee you now, you ain't gonna see these in the shops, but certain shops around the hood that listen to Easy Herbs, you're gonna start seeing these in the shop.
It's true, you know. It's true. People are gonna be watching, taking it in, but not putting it down. They're gonna be taking the information and trying to do their run with it.
And then act like they done it.
Not saluting.
You know, not saluting the big dog.
Yeah, not saluting the big dog, literally.
That's what it is, man. That's what it do, man. I do it for the people, and that's what it is, bro. Like, that's the information. That's the information.
Big info.
And I just broke down everything about everything. So that's what it is, boys. So literally, that's a done Della, Easy and G.I. Jones, Easy and Magic and G.I. Jones, music, content, support the team. Because I wouldn't have done this without him, you know. I need that extra, you know, person that here that to give me that energy, give me that.
Yeah.
So I can just pull out the information the way that I want
Trust
it.
me. Listen, you lot, take in everything that's been said here. Take it in. Don't let nothing go over your head. If it goes over your head, go back and listen to it again, and you're gonna be like, rah. Like, trust me.
Don't
big
hate.
thing, big information.
Don't hate, appreciate. And make sure salute where you get the information from.
Salute.
Make sure you rap, subscribe,
Yeah.
click the fucking thumb buttons
All of that.
on my information. Cause boy, this impacting life, and I got a
100%.
testimony that I'm gonna play right now. Salute to the family, cause I do it for you, I do it for everyone that's in there. Anyone that is appreciated enough to listen to my information, I do it for you.
100%.
And that's it. Anyone else, yeah? You know,
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend's friend's friend.
because Patreon is going to be soon. It's going to be soon out, and then you ain't going to get this information unless you pay money for it. Yeah, and then I'm going to see who the people that are really behind me and supporting this information. Because
100%.
anyone else, I'm going to knock them off. I'm going to start knocking them off. Because I don't appreciate that fakeness. I don't appreciate that fakeness. So bing bang, easy herbs, done that.
Hi, I just thought I'd quickly give you a little message, yeah. I am so happy, well, with this result right now, and I have to thank you so much, yeah.